Jim, I know you've admitted in the past that your shorts perform better when markets are rocky. 2020 has been nothing short of a ride. What has business been like this year for you?
We basically have assumed, like a lot of investors, that 2020 is a write-off, right? I mean, we're not valuing companies based on 2020 numbers. And I think the market increasingly is looking even beyond 2021 into 2022 as a more normalized environment. And we would agree with that.
So, do you think it's harder or easier to find good shorts in this kind of environment?
It's easier to find them. They're just not working, Scarlett. I mean, there's all kinds of companies that are just sort of mind-numbingly not only expensive, but with seemingly large problems, and the market just for the most part just doesn't care. In fact, those companies often in 2020 are doing the best.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at what's going on out there, this current downturn is really atypical. The tide went out, and normally you have all kinds of companies left naked, but the Fed came to the rescue, as it has done many times in the past. Has the Federal Reserve made shorting a less appealing, even costly way of creating alpha?
A zero interest rate environment is a lot worse for short sellers than a 5 or 6% interest rate environment, all things being equal. But of course, more importantly, is the psychology. I mean, we're back to the environment where investors feel they have very little or no downside because they feel that they have a Fed put. And that's a dangerous, dangerous environment. We've seen that before, by the way. I mean, both the '07 market top and the 2000 market top, people forget, were marked by a belief in the Greenspan and Bernanke put. And now it's the Powell put, that the Fed won't let me lose money. And again, that's a very dangerous sort of place to be because you're completely counting on the government to always make you whole.
So, in that kind of environment, I know that you've talked about your portfolio intended to serve as an insurance policy for clients who want to hedge their own long positions. What kind of appetite is there among institutional investors for some kind of insurance policy when they know that the Federal Reserve is right there to pick things up?
Well, that's it. They're looking at the Fed as their insurance policy, not the marketplace. And so people are quite interested in fundamental shorts because they see what we see. But then they sort of shrug their shoulders and say, yeah, but I don't really need it because the government's got my back. And interest rates will never, ever go up again in my lifetime. And if the market ever goes down, the government will rush in to save it.